If she moved, would she die? Serena Hopkins kept her eyes shut and lay as still as possible in the king-size bed, doing her best to keep her breathing even, which was becoming more impossible by the second. As her fear increased, so did the rate of her heartbeat and respirations. Was he still there? A slight rustle to her left answered that question. A sliver of moonlight through her window cut a path across the room, allowing enough light for her to see shadows. A drawer slid open, then closed with a light click. She opened her eyes into a narrow squint. How did he get in? Where was Yoda, her golden retriever? Terror made her shudder. The figure at her dresser paused, looked around. She felt his gaze land on her. What should she do? Move and draw attention to herself? Continue to pretend to be asleep? Please, Lord, please. Her cell phone lay on the end table. Could she grab it fast enough and dial? Not a chance. Another chill slid through her. Why hadn't her home alarm gone off? The tremble started in her hands and quickly spread. No, she couldn't move. Curling her fingers into fists, she did her best to still them. Her eyes moved back to the figure. His attention had moved from her to another drawer. What was he looking for? How much longer would he look? And if he didn't find what he wanted, would he turn to her? Wake her? Threaten her? Worse. Her mind registered the slender, lanky build of the intruder. He went for the next drawer, slid it open. He turned to look over his shoulder at her, and she slammed her eyes shut. Serena's heart thudded in her chest. Surely he could hear it. See it. Was he still watching her? She let her eyes crack. No, his focus was on the drawer in front of him. Slowly, inch by inch, never taking her gaze from the person's back, she slid her hand toward the end table. The drawer slid shut. A whispered curse brushed her ears. He hadn't found what he was looking for. He knelt. She heard a popping sound and froze. His knees. Somehow, that simple sound demoted him from terrifying monster to dangerous human. A low, almost non-existent grunt filtered to her. Her fingers brushed the phone on the edge of the nightstand. The phone teetered. No, it couldn't fall. Straining, nearly strangling on the need to keep her breathing even when she wanted to gasp in huge gulps of air, she managed to snag the phone with her thumb and forefinger. She pulled it toward her, slowly, painstakingly silent, until finally she had it under the covers with her. Now what?